a lot of farms going down. A bit of a fight. Gondor Knights are trying to trample, but they don't. And the archers are just trying to do some damage to these buffed units, but the buffing of the units kind of made it almost impossible to kill. Welcome to Command Me Love. My name is Enrique and this is the ladder. We have Ahwehawe versus Pavuk, I'm sorry, versus Pavuk. I've seen your YouTube comments and I know how to pronounce Pavuk now. It's Goblins versus men. Ahwehawe known for his Goblins play. There has been some words because, well, if Ahwehawe plays Men of the West or any other faction, he apparently can bleed. We did not know that as the GOAT that Ahwehawe is. Pavuk and Ahwehawe are playing on Erech III. It's a 14-minute map, and I love that it's 14 minutes and 14 seconds. It just looks good. It's also on the 14th of April. There's so many 14th here. It makes my heart feel amazing. It's Ahwehawe Day. Pavuk never won against Ahwehawe. Ahwehawe played him one time before and he won that game. It is on a map mastery. Erech III, they got maybe 3 games in for Ahwehawe. Won twice and lost once, and Pavuk won 5 times and lost 4 times. Apparently Erech III is very unstable. And as factions, Ahwehawe won as Goblins 54 times and Pavuk won as men 19 times. This matchup, it's 4 wins for Ahwehawe against 5 wins of Pavuk playing as Man of the West. Before we get into the game, I want to show you the War Room. The War Room is on our website, workshop.confidence.nl. It is a place where you can find all the games that has been played on the ladder. You can select elves. Then you can go into maybe all the replays or just the YouTube VODs. Then if you scroll down, you will find the analysis. It's the elves games. It's 16 wins globally, 11 losses, but only about the games where there is a video. Here you can see YouTube videos available. If you click it, you'll see the YouTube video, or if you click the download button, you can get the replay. This is what I'd love to share with you this week. It's the War Room. If you go to twitch.tv/Enrique707, you will find the website and I'll tell you more about it. But for now, we go into Ahwehawe versus Pavuk on Erech III. Let's get into the game. A special occasion on the arena, we have Ahwehawe playing a game against Pavuk. Pavuk plays the Man of the West on the right side of the map, and Mr. Ahwehawe is playing the red oh, he's orange here. He's in red. There we go. The Red Goblins. The Red Goblins are playing against the Man of the West. Man of the West in grey. Pavuk on Erech III. Erech III, one of the most most played games in most played maps in the ladder. Mr. Ahwehawe waiting for his money because he really wants to be able to afford that beautiful spider pit, a spiderling opener. Is Pavuk ready for it? And he is going for soldiers first. So no, he's not ready for the spiderlings. Spiderlings are gonna do some work. The soldiers are gonna scout it out though, so that is gonna be a good thing. But if we look at the Goblins, it's a very fun opener. Spiderlings, it's kind of new. Well, it's been there for a while now. BFME2 2 players love it. But yeah, Spiderlings, it's just 300 and they're strong versus swordsman and cav. They can stealth near trees. They're so, yeah, it's a cavalry unit, so they're kind of vulnerable to the pikelings. The pikes. But yeah, Pavuk is sending out two Gondor soldiers. And he is probably gonna look for the units, the caves for Ahwehawe, but there won't be any. There won't be any caves. And Pavuk also going for 4 farm opener instead of 3 farm with a archery range. And here are the spiders. Kind of cool. They have different color spiders. It's going to be some spider on spider action. No, it's not. Oh, is he actually trying to kill? Oh my. Wargs get one shot by the spiders. Very interesting. And all the spiders survive. Jeez. Spiders are apparently pretty good at creeping. This is the new way of using your spider opener. If you have spiderlings, just start creeping. He's gonna go top lane, getting another Vork Pit probably, and meanwhile the Goblins are dying to the Swordsman. Here are a few of those Goblin Warriors. And are there more Spiderlings coming up? There's more Spiderlings coming in. Pikes are being sent to the top lane by Mr. Pavuk, but Ahwehawe knows it, and yeah, he's gonna counter. I think this is not gonna look pretty, because yeah, Ahwehawe just gonna have so much more money. Here come the Spiderlings, and here come the Gondor soldiers. We have some archers though. We have some archers with Gondor soldiers going top lane, and the Spiderlings have been spotted by both players. This is the moment that Pavuk should probably start building spearmans, but he isn't. And here's a little bit of an attack. War Chant being used, Rallying Call being not used. There's defensive positions, and he's just chilling. Yeah, he's just gonna lose everything to the Goblin soldiers and a few of those spiders. Because I think he spotted the Spiderlings and he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna try and Rallying Call that. Apparently, Spiderlings do not like archers. 275 health, and that's just a 4-shot. Is it a 4-shot? No, it's more. No, it's about a 4-shot. 5-shot. 5-shot for one Spiderling to go down. And wow, archers do very well against Spiderlings. Did not know that. Did not know that archers do so well against Spiderlings. And now that Man of the West player Pavuk knows it, he probably should build more spiders or more archers. No, he's going for the pikes. More creeping being done, more money in the pockets of Ahwehawe, and Pavuk is in the back foot. Spiders taking down the Goblin lair, and Ahwehawe has tunnels everywhere. He can just move out with his Goblins to try and stop the attack. Buy some time for the... Wait, is that knights? Did I hear knights? There's knights out. Gondor knights are out. But Spiderlings are good against Gondor knights, no? Spiderlings. I think they're good against Gondor knights. Ahwehawe, being a little bit of a bastard, sending the cave troll straight into the armies of the Gondor player with a few of his Goblin warriors, taking the money for the Goblin cave. And now Ahwehawe, Mr. Pavuk needs to deal with this cave troll. Luckily he has enough armies there so he can easily take care of it. Cave troll going down, upgrades are being given to the pikes, and the Goblins are just trying to do some damage to the archers. And here comes the surround, because I think these Spiderlings are actually, no, they're gonna run around trying to take down more farms. Ahwehawe sending units all over the place. He's very accurate with his clicking, and more Spiderlings going to the bottom, more Spiderlings going to the top. A builder needs to frantically build a wall hub. The archers are here to shoot down the Spiderlings, and Pavuk is just running after the Spiderlings with his units, because nothing can really stop them. Not even a Gondor knights can do anything. And here comes some brave archers trying to destroy one of the Spiderling battalions, but yeah, they're actually doing pretty decently well. Spiderlings not very hidden, but sort of hidden. Running around, can find another farm and top lane. A lot of those units are being surrounded by all of the Goblins pouring out of the tunnels, and Spiderlings are gonna be accompanied by the level 3 Fisher, which probably is Fire Drake Brutes, because Mr. Pavuk has never hasn't had any time to build up his archery range and get the rangers out. The Fire Drakes, for that matter, is gonna do a lot of damage. Warcharted Spiderlings even up with the Venom Sacks. They are not having a fun time. Those Gondor soldiers are just overrun by the armies of Ahwehawe. And a lot of farms going down, a bit of a fight. Gondor Knights are trying to trample, but they don't. And the archers are just trying to do some damage to these buffed units, but the buffing of the units kind of made it almost impossible to kill. This is a very strong attack, and on the bottom side of the field we have a lot of those Goblin warriors which are unanswered. and pikes all over the map trying to do some damage to tunnels, but the combination of spiderlings with Goblin warriors is a little bit too much to deal with. Luckily there is some Gondor knights dealing with the attack from the bottom side, but if you look at the command point limits, it's 550 for Pavuk versus the 800 for the Goblin player Ahwehawe. Ahwehawe now is building his very first Fire Drake Brute. Maybe it's the first. Yes, there's the first. And the spiderlings are retreating. There's even 800 resources being spent by Pavuk for some healing. And a spider ability used. There's so many spiders on the field. This is a horror for Man of the West player Pavuk. And Pavuk is frantically building farms, trying to keep up with the damage that Ahwehawe is doing. Ahwehawe now sending more spiderlings over as is using his spiderlings to destroy all of the farms. There is goblins in the pits everywhere to try and defend everything, which is successful. A few of those spikes are sent to the spiderlings bot lane trying to get some money in, but yeah, it is almost impossible to fight spiders. The spiders are so fast, they're so tanky. Finally, they might get some damage done because they're very close to the fortress. The healing being done in the fortress, replenishing the units. Pavuk, though, in a bit of a trouble. Builders are rebuilding farms everywhere on the map, but here is another attack by the Goblin warriors. He should send his knights back to try and cover. And here are the fire drakes fighting some pikes. Pikes are not going to do anything to this. Ooh, judging? No, you can't dodge an attack apparently. And another attack being done. Oh, they can now just do this. 2 battalions of fire drakes. Pavuk might call it here. He tried. There is the level 2 archery range. Not a lot of money, I think. Let's go look at the perspective. It's 600 versus 950. Yeah, there's not a lot of money. Ranges are being built. So that is nice for Pavuk. And the knights for Pavuk are going to try and get some money in. Bottom side of the field, spiders are taking down a spider pit. And there is even a free cave through layer. Here come the fire drakes. Fire drakes taking out the pikes and pretty much everything. They're taking out pikes, taking out archers, defending a tunnel. And Pavuk is actually farming. So he got some creep in, got a little bit of a money boost. And yeah, Ahwehawe could probably just clump and destroy everything. Are there units in here? Here come the spiderlings. They are level 2. So they were replenishing as they're playing the game. And another farm is being found. Here comes the Fire Drake Blast. A tunnel being built next to the farm. And a giant is going to help out here. The buildings are dying quicker. The rangers will be dying pretty fast. But actually, a Tom Bombadil is deterring Ahwehawe. He might even lose his... No, he did not lose it because Pavuk didn't see it. He could have stopped commanded so that they would attack everything on one unit. That would be very grateful. Ahwehawe returning his mountain giant as the Tom Bombadil is in. Tom Bombadil, a menace to the tunnel and a tower going up for Ahwehawe. Finally an answer to the spiderlings. Rangers doing crazy amounts of damage. 85 range damage. 275 health for those spiderlings. That's just 2 shots and one of them dies. About 2 shots. 3 shots then, I guess. Look at the damage done. They need to run from these arches. A tunnel in the back of the base for Pavuk and together with a sentry tower from Ahwehawe. Ahwehawe is rebuilding a tunnel, and Pavuk actually has a decent force. The spiderlings are dying to the rangers, and Pavuk is getting back into the game, even though I thought it was over. Ahwehawe is now down on a low amount of units, but Ahwehawe is transitioning. Very well done by Pavuk holding off, and there's 3 giants here. That's where the armies are for Ahwehawe. He's waiting for the knights to retreat and is now gonna send his units in. There's 4 giants on the field. Ahwehawe is kind of styling on Pavuk now with this weird army composition. There's even a statue top lane. And Pike's going down, and a few spiderlings with few fire drakes. Are there even more giants coming in? There's even more giants coming out. This is just a little bit of a BM kind of moment, I feel like. Like, look at the rocks. They're so strong, but fire drake getting peppered a little bit. And here come a few of those rocks. And that is pretty much one-shotting everything. Just 4 of those giants aiming for the rangers, and it's just how are you gonna deal with it? Bottom right side of the field, we still have some Gondor Knights, but the Gondor Knights will not fight against the Marauders. And bye farm. The 5th giant is gonna walk up, and 3 rocks is pretty much instant kill for any unit. More damage done to anything. Like, if you can land like a, oh my gosh, 4 rocks just immediately destroys a base. Look at that damage. Nothing can stay alive. There is a arrow volley being used, but oh, every unit for our what's his name, Pavuk, is just being killed by the giants for Ahwehawe. Ahwehawe is just running through. He really needs to, if you look at the money for Pavuk, he kind of needs to build his castle upgrade to defend against the siege, but it's pretty much all over. Like, there is nothing that's, the archers are just not staying alive long enough. 5 giants are there. You really need to micro away. Even the fire drakes are just making it very difficult to micro, because if the archers are moving, then the fire drakes can walk in, and 4 stones is half hell fortress. More stones. There is it. There it is. Pavuk is probably gonna call it. He has nothing left. There's no army, there is no fortress, there is no buildings. Worm is in the field. Ahwehawe beating Pavuk. If you would like to be here in the recording from twitch.tv/Enrique707, you can follow me there. We'll be live, we'll be talking, we'll be having some fun. Don't forget the War Room. I will lead you to the website War Room. Also a very good tool to find replays, to find games, to find tutorials. Maybe we should make a tutorial kind of search in there. It could be so much fun. This has been Command Middle Earth. My name is Enrique, and I will see you on the ladder. If you like this video, and if you think this daily idea is pretty awesome to get a little bit of update of the ladder and arena and Battle of Middle Earth, feel free to follow the channel and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to Command Point Middle Earth for more videos, and I will see you on twitch.tv if you want to follow the making of and the production of these videos.